How are you? And welcome to another Shaky Review. I like watching this video because I like seeing this old dude here make a jackass out of himself. Now, he possesses to have the power of Qigong, which means that he could physically knock out an opponent without even touching them. Let's see what transpires. There he is, signing his $5,000 prize to anyone who can knock him out. Here is his younger opponent signing it as well, probably thinking to himself, well, that's an easy $5,000 I gotta make. And who is that hobbit-looking referee in the middle there? Okay, he's holding it up just to show everybody. Got both participants have signed the bet. You know, every time I watch this video, I always ask myself, what's going on inside this old dude's head? I mean, if he knows that this is bullshit and his students know it's bullshit, why didn't any of them just come up and tap on their shoulder and say, hey man, I don't think this is going to work out. Now, let's have a look at his opponent. He is in his 20s, younger, faster, stronger. Fight. There he is there going into his routine. Oh, he just slipped. Oh, he's putting his hand over his mouth. I wonder why. Okay, there's the referee, seeing if he's okay and if he can continue. Fight. There's his younger opponent, grabbing him by the wrist and then giving him a few kicks. Gave him about 5 or 6 shots, and that's about $1,000 for every shot he landed. Alright. Now, his opponent goes to see if he's okay. First, I'm going to tell you about an experience that I had. I am a landlord. I went to pick up the rent once, and I had this tenant. He was a man. He was about 72 years of age. And as I was going to pick up the rent, he started to get, well, very aggressive towards me. He was loud. He was belligerent. He was threatening. He said, and I quote, to me more than once, face to face, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass. Now, one of the first things that went through my mind is that, is this guy mentally aware of what he's saying? So I controlled myself, but then he kept up with it and said it again. Then I had no alternative but to call the police and have him removed, just for the simple fact that if he is threatening my safety and my security, he is also a threat to the safety and security of the other tenets. Now, fortunately, the police came and they did their job and they removed him. Now, I'm going to say one thing to the young guys out there. If anyone who is much older than you threatens you with physical violence, like for example, if he says, I'm going to hit you or I'm going to kick your ass, do yourself a favor. Control yourself. Do not lose your temper and retaliate in any way, shape, or form. Listen, observe, and keep a distance. Do not jeopardize your future in the heat of anger, because you will regret it later on. Now, I'm 43 years old, and I will think once, twice, 3 times before saying anything that could be physically threatening or damaging to a person either older than me, but especially to somebody who is younger than me. And that is why I find this video very, very interesting. So dudes, some advice from somebody who has went through it. Control your temper. It's not worth it. And you are not a sissy if you call the police. Let them handle it. Okay? Later.